everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Boston. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now.
And you know, for the Celtics, their slow start to this season has brought some of this team's issues to light. And this is a team that I didn't think had any issues to speak of.
The one positive is that it's early. You don't want to peak too soon, and they are far from their peak. We know how good a team like this is, and they have a lot of time to turn it around.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Jackson is out there with Jock Landale. And for Boston, Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. Only a small part of the season behind us, RJ, but an exciting time for teams that are exceeding expectations, surprising everyone.
And those teams are going to want to harness that underdog energy. The hardest part isn't getting off to a good start, it's sustaining it.
Now Morant, after the missed 3 from Derrick White. Morant passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Brown with it. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the 2 things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Minot, and that's good off the glass that time.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pritchard against Morant. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Down low, out to the right wing. Outside, White. Pulls up. Connects, the jumper drops.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Minot pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, there's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the middle, stolen away. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Jaylen Brown.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
White against Caldwell Pope. White looking around. Launches it. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Shakes him. Einod pulls it in.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 6 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside, White. Pass to Keita. Five on the clock. Back to White. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's White missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The Grizzlies with the lead. Morant finds Landale. Morant right side. Back to Caldwell Pope. It's intercepted. White with it. He's picked up by Morant. That one drops for him.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Jackson. Now Landale. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Brown. Puts it up from 7. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Oh, he's flexing on that finish. These kind of buckets get Brown going.
Pritchard against Morant. Over Pritchard. And it's Morant missing. For Boston, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And he makes the first.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And Brown drops them both.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Here's Landale. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Now here's Morant for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Minot's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown against Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Brown, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. And he banks in the layup. White's got 6.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Celtics, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Sam Houses checked in for Boston, and Fernie Simons comes in for Pritchard. And the Grizzlies with possession here, trailing by 5. Here's Aldama. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. In 4th, the Celtics.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Brown, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
That free throw good from Brown. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A three-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The kick out to Brown. Drains the three-pointer. Brown's got 10 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so here's Memphis, following Jaylen Brown's three. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Wells. Drills the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Boston leading by 7. Brown feeling it out a bit. 1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Misses from short range.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Jackson kicks to Wells. And the Grizzlies another 3.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Outside, White. Pass to Brown. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Wells grabs the miss.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Now Aldama. Memphis moving it around. Down low. Here's Conchar. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The Celtics with the lead. Brown outside. Pass to Cato. Driving the lane. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. There's a screen by Aldama. Baseline try. And he overshot that one, missing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Simons the pass to Hauser. Brown outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Celtics have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
It's Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Garza in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Now, here's Boucher. It's good. Boucher's got his first bucket in this one.
And this is something Simons has been improving on, creating openings for his teammates.
Here's Spencer, still yet to score. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. As you look at Memphis, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And guys, when you look at Memphis, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Gonzalez, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Simons. The shot from the low post is good. Simons has got his first basket of the night.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Spencer. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. High post, Jackson. Pocket 6. Pass to Spencer. Here's Aldama. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here is Simon. Driving in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Simons has got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Celtics making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Spencer. Scoreless thus far. Jackson with the screen. On the wing, Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Spencer. To the left side wing. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
To the paint. Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got his second basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the basket by Boston. Outside Jackson. There's a screen by Aldama. The drive by Jackson. Out to the right wing. Shoots the 3. Aldama can't hit.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Shireman. Here's Garza. Conjar covering. Now Hauser. Last game we saw him score 13.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Wells passes to Spencer. Conjar on the wing. Here's Jackson. Low block shot on the way, and it's Memphis with another. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to them?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption, even if you don't get the steal. Messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Here's Simons after the basket by Jaren Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Einad's checked in, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Sam Hauser. Free throw good, Conchar. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Pritchard against Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Boston leading by 5. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Simons. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. 5th best, the Grizzlies.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And the Celtics making a change here. Kate is checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. Richard, the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Morant.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now here's Simons. Covered by Wells. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 8 here in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Celtics leading by 3. Now Pritchard. And Simons has it in the corner. Lets a floater go, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now here's Caldwell Pope. No scoring in this one. Landale with it. Here's Morant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Derrick White's checked in for the Celtics.
1 shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Check out the stats for Caldwell Pope. He's right around 9 points a night, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Minot. The kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
And here's Morant. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. John Morant able to fly with the best. But he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that. So I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Guys?
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Here's Pritchard. 14 points from him the last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Pass to Minot. Brown against Caldwell Pope. White wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Caldwell Pope has improved as a passer. Nice to see that development in his game.
Here's Brown. A 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Six to shoot. Pass to Pritchard. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. Up and in on the layup. And that's 12 points for Jaren Jackson. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Boston trailing. Here's White. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. Fifth on the list, Derrick White.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
And so here's Memphis. They trail by 1. Back to Morant. There's a good screen. A 3-ball by Morant.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here, let's look at the stats for John Morant. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Pritchard against Morant. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. The shot will not fall. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Morant. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to New York. And here's White. To the right side. Here's Minot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Minot's got 7.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, here's Minot, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Caldwell Pope outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Rebound, Boston. Minot's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pritchard passes to White. Pass to Minot. Lets it go from deep. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
For Memphis, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Brown outside. That shot no good. The Grizzlies with the lead. Caldwell Pope on the wing. It's tipped. Right at the elbow. Over Caldwell Pope. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Right back after this break.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride in getting some stops. This is when your leader has to step in and say something.
Yeah, tough to beat a team that's shooting double nickels from the field. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, right now for Boston, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And for Memphis, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Zach Edey's out there with Jackson. Pass to Morant. Offline with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Right the pass to Edey. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Edey. He's defended by Landale. He can't hit that time. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. White against Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Brown. Cash money. Brown with the train.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Morant. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Brown. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. Grizzlies with the rebound. So, RJ, when you think about Jaren Jackson, defense is the first thing that comes to mind, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Triple J is a force. He's a perennial candidate for all defensive honors, and I'm glad I didn't have to shoot him this game.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 15. Here's Minot. Brown outside. Out to White. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Why not? And at last, they get one to fall. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Here to look at the numbers for White. He's averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jackson kicks to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. And Jaren Jackson, good for 3. Jackson's got 15 points.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Round the pass to Queta. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And let's go quickly to the 2K leaderboard to see the ratings of the best passing 2 guards in basketball. Derrick White, 3rd.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, it all starts with ball movement, Greg. And when your off guard has that kind of unselfish mindset that these guys do, it makes a huge difference.
Now here's Morant. 23 points in the game.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Morant against Pritchard. Brown right side. Back to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. White setting the pick for Pritchard. Buries it from 3-point range. Pritchard's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from 3-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Landale pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Jackson. Now Landale. Pass to Morant. Fires the three. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Stolen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Celtics trail by 3. White the pass to Keita. Now Pritchard. Just 5 to shoot. And he lays it straight in. Pritchard's got 5 points in the quarter. The Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pritchard against Morant. It's deflected.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's White missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll take on Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Coming onto the floor now is Celtics Entertainment. Make some noise for them. Please put your hands together and welcome to Center Court, Celtics Entertainment.
Pass to Minot. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. From the top of the key, it's rebounded by Memphis. Landale's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. White against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Minot. Now Brown. Here's Queta. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Memphis leading. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
For Memphis, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside, White. Pass to Queta. Outside, White. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Landale's got 8 rebounds in this game. With the floater, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. Here's Minot. Defended by Aldama. Outside, White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. White's got 12 points in the game.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
When you think about Derrick White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derrick makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Oh yeah, I remember you.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Celtics trail by 6. Pritchard with the ball. 8 points for him. Pass to Hauser. White left side. Here's Queta, guarded by Jackson. And Queta gets it to go.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Morant passes to Aldama. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Count it. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Now here's White. 12 points for him. Pass to Hauser. The 3. Aldama with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Conchar with it. He's picked up by White. Conchar, the pass to Wells. At the elbow, it's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
And Boston has possession. Here's Pritchard. 8 points for him. Pass to Hauser. Here's White. Misses the 3.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now Conchar. 5 points in the game. Now Wells, the 17-footer. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The Celtics shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. White the pass to Hauser. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
There's White. He's got 12. And there's the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. Spencer, the pass to Aldama. Now Jackson. Pass to Conchar. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Spencer. Light covering. Spencer's shot is on. Celtics trail by 8. Hauser the pass to Simons. Boucher kicks to Simons. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Jackson. Down low. Now Wells. This one for 3. Garza pulls it in. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Here's Spencer. Still without a basket. Outside Jackson. Count the basket. Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Simons surveying the D. Here's Boucher, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies out in front, up by 10. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston, trailing by 10. We've got Brown. It's Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Garza in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Spencer. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Wells. Back to Aldama. Jackson finds Wells. Memphis moving it around. Conchar can't get it to go.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Releases. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Boucher.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Jackson. Here's Spencer. It's stolen by Brown. One-on-one fast break. Brown going all the way to the rim.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
Here's Spencer, covered by Simons. Spencer, the pass to Aldama. Jackson, a screen on Boucher. Driving to the basket. Here's the 3, and Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 20 points.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Here's Simons. Pass to Boucher. Outside, Simons. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside. Here's Conchar. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Brown outside. Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer, Simon. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Spencer. Aldama with the ball. Here's Conchar, covered by Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama. That shot off.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Hauser. It's rebounded by Memphis. Conchar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wells passes to Aldama. Back to Wells. Jackson down low. On the left block. Garza pulls it in. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Brown. Snatched away. And here's the break. Here's Spencer. Drops in the breakaway layup. Spencer's got his first bucket of the night.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Left side Simons. The shot's good.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Here's Spencer. Outside Jackson. No good from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Garza, no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Spencer. Jackson with the screen. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. On the wing, Jackson. Boucher defending. Rebound, Boston. Now, Hauser. Simons on the wing. To the middle. Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Spencer. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Brown. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Puts up a 3. Brown, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Conchar with it. Pass to Wells. They swipe it. And here is Simons. Boucher. And it's finished off by Boucher.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Spencer following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Aldama. Jackson passes to Aldama and taken away by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way and finish off by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Here's Spencer, covered by Simons. Pass to Jackson. Nails the baby hook. Jackson's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Simons from outside. Conchar pulls it in. Konchar's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Memphis. Brown the pass to Simons. Back to Brown, just 5 on the clock. Sweet move, here he goes. Brown jams it in.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Memphis leading by 7. Here's Spencer. Pass to Aldama. Over Boucher. Aldama can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Hauser the pass to Simons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg, also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
Free throw good, Simons.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Morant. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Outside, Simons. Pass to White on the wing run. Nice ball movement by Boston. A kick out to Simons. Here's Minot. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Celtics trail by 3. Over in the corner, White. With some arc. Yep, that's going to go in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Morant against White. Off the glass.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Celtics trail by 3. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Keep it going.
He's checked in for Anthony Simons. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said to his players, "I believe in you. I know what we have." It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Outside, White. Now Brown. Here's Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pick to tie it up. Morant there for the rebound. Morant takes off. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Brown outside. Takes it from 10. Now White. Here's Tatum. He's defended by Landale.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Now Brown. Brown attacking the response. Slamming at home.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Now here's Morant. It's stolen by Pritchard. Celtics trail by 3. White fires. The hustle points. Huge bucket.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Pritchard against Morant. It's off. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-6 run. On the wing run. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. Does not go in. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Morant. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And we got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Brown with it. To take the lead. And the three misses. And he commits the intentional foul.
Shooting for Memphis, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.